gay men everywhere. Oh, hey.
KTSA News Time, 11:29. It's Gang of Four as we kick off the summer Memorial Day weekend. On our gang today, the very, I think, fashionably attired. She just looks like summer. Jade is all about this outfit.
I love it.
Trish deBerry-Mejia. Get a good look at that outfit. All of it, Taylor. All of it. Trish deBerry-Mejia is here.
The stuff on top too. You've mixed the pink with the color of your dress. Don't think I didn't notice.
Oh, goodness.
Is it creepy when a guy is noticing that?
Yeah, Jade's attention to detail is,
Like another woman
very
telling
impressive.
you that would be one thing, but it's like, how does he, you know.
It doesn't count. It doesn't count with me.
At least somebody's noticing, Trish,
Yeah,
right?
thank
There
you.
you go.
Thank you, Jack.
All right. Jade Esteban Estrada is here. You got any gigs coming up? Anything we should...
I'm going to be touring in the Valley all next week, but this weekend on Saturday I have my interview with Councilman for District 10, Reed Williams. People can check out. And also I just reviewed for PDA Assassins over at the Sheldon Wexler Theater, which is a musical about all the folks who attempted to assassinate presidents, and successfully and otherwise, and they sing and dance.
It's a musical. It's a musical.
Stephen Sondheim. Mm-hmm.
Reed's District 8.
Reed is District 8. Thank you so
You're
much. She's got my back. I love her
Yes.
more than I did.
Well, see, that little eye makeup compliment paid off. Good for you. And we should mention PDA is not PDA, Plaza De Armas TX.
Plaza De Armas TX.com.
Where you are the glitter political columnist.
Yes, I do red carpet style interviews with politicians, and I've been doing it since February, and it's been so much fun.
So do you ask them like who dresses you?
I do.
Yeah.
I do sometimes, and they always tell me the truth, and
Did you ask that
sometimes
candidate
it's
with
not
the big-
that glamorous.
Did you ask that candidate with the big stick, like, you know, what kind of tree it was? Or that guy? Did you talk to him?
No. Oh, yeah, it was Steve
Shamblin,
Shamblin.
yeah,
I did. He actually ordered that online.
He told us that.
He ordered it
It's kind
online.
of disappointing. I wanted to know that he like went into Government Canyon and ripped it
Yeah,
off.
he went to Mount Olympus
Yeah,
and got
it's
it. No, but he actually just
You
ordered
don't
it
order
online.
your staff online.
He's a modern dude.
You're like Moses.com or something. All right. And Jimmy Parks, do you have any courtrooms you'll be appearing in or trials you want to plug? No, nothing. Nothing's going on at all.
Nothing. No, I'm just hustling and scuffling, man, trying to make a living. I'm waiting tables over at Magnolia Pancake House on the weekends.
Oh, whatever.
Training your workers for 8 years.
All right, lightning round time. This week, Monday night, an incident at an Italian restaurant on the west side. The manager had brought a gun to work because there had been recent criminal activity around La Sorrentina in the 3300 block of Culebra Road. At 11:20 p.m., when he counted out the cash register, he set the gun down on the counter. It went off. The bullet went through the drywall and struck one of his employees in the thigh, while that employee was using the bathroom standing up.
Wow.
There's so much wrong here, I don't even know where to
Wow.
begin. I don't even know where to begin.
Wow.
So did the employee file charges?
He's trying to reach Jimmy Parks right now.
Jack, that's happened.
phone is off.
That's happened out at the courthouse a couple of times. See, because bailiffs will be armed and they'll buy a new gun and they'll start showing it off to a couple of their buddies or something, and it'll go off once in a while.
Isn't there a safety?
Yeah,
On the
there
gun?
should be.
Yeah, but these are bailiffs. I mean, they're not FBI agents.
Here we go,
yeah.
mall cops and bailiffs.
There you go. All right. Boy, there's so many people under the bus today, you can hardly... All right, the Walt Disney Company announced this week that they have withdrawn their application to trademark the phrase SEAL Team 6. Yes, they had gone after it. After the successful mission to kill bin Laden in Pakistan. Disney wanted the name for an ABC series that would be like NCIS or JAG, but the military objected when they discovered that Disney was also applying to use the name, and I am not making this up, for Christmas decorations and snow globes. What would that be like? You want a SEAL Team 6 Christmas decoration?
What is that? What does the snow globe look like? Is it?
It depends on what the snow globe looks like.
Exactly.
That's how Trish.
I guess
No,
the snow
no.
globe
I'm
would
just
be.
saying. I'm just
Do you
trying-
like snow globes?
No, but I'm just trying to picture what would you do with that?
It would
Are
have-
you
it would
gonna
have,
Are you going
uh,
to reenact the scene where
yeah.
they captured Bin Laden and
Bin
snow
Laden's
comes out of the globe?
compound
I mean,
would
it's
be
just
in there.
ridiculous.
And in the background, you got to have Purple Mountain Majesty.
Right.
to
Right.
make it work.
Stupid.
And, you know, it's just, it would be just like when we got Bin Laden, except it'd be snowing.
Well, and I'm glad the military stuck up for that because I think it degrades SEAL Team 6. You know, when the SEALs, I mean, they need to remain undercover. They're not celebrities. I mean, you know, it destroys the.
Well,
their-
what about action
what they're trained
figures, though,
for?
Trish? Would you
No,
think
I
that
don't
would be
agree
okay?
with that
Action
either.
figures?
I don't. No. They're not GI Joes. They're SEAL Team 6.
Yeah, but I mean, G.I. Joe is fake. I mean, we should have
That's
real
what I
action.
mean.
We should, wouldn't it be time to have reality-based
No.
action figures?
No.
Like, you know, boys could play with SEAL Team 6, girls could play with their
I'm
Oprah
done.
action
No,
figures.
I'm
You
done.
could have action figures with that little black rectangle in front of their face so you couldn't recognize them. on the
There you
street.
go. Yeah, all right.
Everybody be happy.
Y'all know who Ray Lewis is, plays for the Baltimore Ravens, great player for the
Mm-hmm.
Baltimore Ravens. He made some controversial comments this week about the impending lockout in the NFL. It's very likely there won't be an NFL season. And Ray Lewis, in talking about this, had a warning for America. He said, do you realize if we don't have football this fall, there's going to be a crime wave? He says, if we don't have a season, watch how much evil, which we call crime, watch how much crime picks up when you take away our game.
And that's just him.
I was going to say, I thought he was referring to himself.
exactly. I was
He's
like,
a-
wow, I'm like-
he is a one-man crime wave.
Yeah, what an ego.
He also went on to say that he's going to shut down all flights out of Texas.
Yes.
If that happens. So we got to listen.
I'm telling
That
you.
is powerful.
Hey, what could he possibly mean by that, other than
That's why.
if these NFL players just don't have anything to do, they're going to go revert back to
Well,
their gang
You know what?
mentality or
Play
something.
football, don't speak.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, you know what it is, though? They get into these union negotiations, and all of a sudden they think they're big businessmen or something. But, you know, come on. Parents of the Year. My choice would be a couple in Toronto. Kathy Witterick and David Stalker are now raising their third child together. They have two previous children, ages 5 and 2. They have a brand new baby they've named Storm Stalker. But they've decided to keep the baby's gender secret.
Oh,
They're not
yeah.
revealing to anyone what Storm has under the diaper, so to speak. So
I see.
the reason for this, says the dad, is that there's too much prejudice and sexism in our society, that one of the worst things we do to children is we bring them up with a predetermined idea of who they should be instead of letting them discover who they want to be. Their older children are both boys. Jazz is 5 and Keo is 2. By the way, great financing right now on a new Keo for 3 years.
Great seg.
36,000 miles. But seriously, with the two boys, they have long hair and they wear pink because right now the parents perceive them as tending more toward the feminine side of their personality. But they decided to go even further with Storm and just not tell anybody. I mean, my head hurts.
Yeah.
Have they told
They
Storm?
were-
Well, the thing is, they figure at some point Storm is going to decide for himself. But right now he doesn't have to.
He just
That's
he
very
picks, he
interesting.
flips, or what?
The rumor is that Storm is a boy, so I'm saying he. But they have not confirmed it. No one has confirmed it. And when people ask, they just shrug their shoulders and smile and change the conversation. So, which Jade also does. No, I'm just kidding.
These people, I would probably enjoy being with those people more if I was a psychiatrist.
Oh,
But-
a team of psychiatrists
But
over
but
a
I think
summer.
as just an ordinary guy, I think these people are mentally ill.
I would call in psychiatrists from all around the world. I'd reserve a block of hotel rooms. I'd have seminars and luncheons.
This kind of reminds me of the folks in New Jersey that named their kid Adolf Hitler. Remember that? It's like
why?
the opposite side of that. It's like completely letting the kid decide what they want to do with their life and how they want to do it.
Only the family and the midwife know for sure. But they... well, here's a quote from the mother. If you really want to get to know someone, you don't ask what's between their legs.
So I could just see
Yeah, we need another rim shot.
Can't
That
you see him
never
at the
works for
mall,
me.
man? The kids stand there, they ask for the restroom, and they just tell him or her, and they say, well, just pick one.
The moment a child's sex is announced, so begins the parade of assumptions. Will it be pink? Will it be blue? Please, asks the dad in a tweet, can you just let Storm discover for himself, herself, what he is, S/he is and wants to be? I know what he is and wants to be. He's a really unfortunate kid born to these two whack
Well, I was
jobs.
gonna
That's
say,
who he
well,
is.
yeah, I mean, you can have your own opinion as a
The
parent,
kid with
obviously.
5 strikes
but
against them.
you have to think about what are you doing to your kids.
Yeah.
I mean, from a long-term, mental standpoint, it's
Is
just
this
very
is
confusing.
this the Chaz Bono thing? People are scared now that
Yeah,
they
it
might
could be.
you know.
Well, and I have, there's an employee in the office that
Careful now.
her son is Storm,
okay.
but she doesn't parade him around in pink and say, well, I'll let you figure it out for yourself. And then I had a friend who named her daughter Stormy, but they didn't let her try to figure out what she was. I mean, that's just ridiculous.
I think there's a happy medium. I mean, I'm not completely against that. I don't think it's a good idea, but I can understand there's a little bit of like allowing them to, do they like to paint? Do they like to dance? Do they like to go play baseball? Yeah. I've seen that with the...
I agree with that. You don't predetermine that your kid's going to be a quarterback just because that's what you want.
I think it's going a little bit too far with just completely leaving that.
But on the
to
other
child.
side, really haven't thought of this. There's part of it does make sense because my parents treated me as a male. I've been a male now most of my life. And,
At least last time you
and
checked.
and I
it's
was
pretty
thinking,
overrated, isn't it, Jim?
yeah, and I was thinking
It's not that
eventually,
great.
when you start reflecting back, you think, I'm not sure really that I even have the right Y chromosomes. It's that my parents had the audacity to actually tell
They
me
made
I
a
was
big-
one.
they made a big
made a
substance
huge
about it.
deal
Yeah,
about it.
exactly.
Took me to Little League, maybe go to the boys'
Yeah,
restroom.
Who knows how things could have been different for us?
Yeah, well, I've got time.
There is still time.
Yeah.
There is still time.
So it's going to become the Jackie Riccardi show?
I'm not saying that.
Not
I'm just
revealing
saying,
anything.
I always worry about these people having, these women converting to men like this Chaz Bono. I want to tell Chaz, it's not that great. I don't know what you think you're getting here, but it's not that great. You should have talked to me first.
I'll never forget when I heard that on the radio. I was driving through Deming, New Mexico, and I was just wow. I mean, it's one thing to be a lesbian gay activist, but quite another to decide that you're going to switch to the other
But
side.
I guess the
Everybody-
problem is she really hasn't. I have to admit, I've watched some of that documentary because it's hard not to watch. It hasn't taken. I don't know. I can't tell what's going on with this person anymore. She is in
F to M.
limbo.
It's called F to M, female to male. That's what they call it. I used to say that as something that instead of saying fabulous or fierce, that's very F to M because it's that place in the middle, the trans man, trans woman.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting.
Yeah.
When I was researching a lot of transgender issues, I talked to this one. He was a man who was heterosexual, changed his sex, gender reassignment surgery, to be a woman, and then continued to, it was like a woman now.
He became a lesbian.
Yeah, well, I guess. And
I think I'm a
she
lesbian.
once
It's like
told
having
me.
your cake and eating it too.
I love
Yeah,
chicks.
she once told me this, and I'll never forget this. She said, because I was trying to understand. She said, Jade, don't try to understand. She goes, there are no.
That's the best advice you ever got right there.
She said, there are no absolutes in this world.
Yes, there are.
And when it comes to this.
Hundreds of millions of them.
Well, not when it comes to that. I mean, I decided to not try to understand it, so I don't know what to say.
Could I try to be funny here for just a second?
It's about time.
I can remember in Texas when you're having two-a-days. If you're playing football and you're having two-a-days in 102-degree weather, every single male in a uniform who is banging heads with another big guy twice your size is looking over at the dance team in the shade, prancing around these little shorts, thinking, "Why wasn't I born a chick?"
Yeah, yeah.
So it does happen.
Both. Do you think probably in both genders there's a lot of beliefs that the other side has it better, or that there's an advantage to being the other, or something? I mean, you got to stay where you are. That's my belief. The grass is not greener.
I disagree with you. I don't think there's any advantage to being male. I mean, I am one. I'm going to stick it out. But for crying out loud, man,
Don't stick it out.
we okay.
Only at the airport.
As the only female here, it's great to be female.
All right. Trish deBerry-Mejia, who can't imagine how she got into this conversation.
I don't know how I got in this conversation.
I'm with you on that. I don't know how we got into it. Thank you for coming on, though. Happy Memorial Day
Thank
weekend
you.
to
You
you
too.
and your family.
Thanks.
And look forward to seeing you again. Jade, we'll look for you in the Valley.
Yes, please
All right.
do.
And at Plaza De Armas TX.com, where he writes the column. And Jimmy Parks will look for you around the courthouse.
Thank you, Jack.
Or
I'll be
the
there.
airport.
I'll be there, either as a defendant or a lawyer.
One way or the other. All right, podcast for Gang of Four goes up this afternoon. Go to ktsa.com, keyword Jack, into the newsroom at 11:43.
Considering